Here we go with Barcelona FC career mode. We're gonna go until we win three UEFA Champions League. Could be three episodes long. Could be 12 episodes long. Who knows? If you haven't checked my Bromley one out, that one's gonna be a little bit slower pace. Obviously, we're gonna move up slower with Bromley than Barcelona. Not really gonna make this too realistic, I guess, because we're gonna try to win three in a row, but. We're going to kind of look at the formation of the team in this video, sell some players, buy some players, and we're going to sim through the first season. We're going to bring back an icon. Obviously, a lot of you guys can guess who that is. But that's going to be our first move here. But this is what the team's looking like. So I did start from the beginning, like not the current squad, the initial squads. So Yamal is like 85, and Sabarsi I think is 80 overall. I chose to do just the initial, just kind of make it a little bit harder. Well, not harder, but have the younger players, most of them being sent out on loan. But yeah, we got Arojo, 85 overall. Gavi, we're going to change to a Cam. Right now he's 83. We're going to change the formation just a little bit. We're just do 4-3-3 attacking instead of 4-3-3. I think this one's holding. But yeah, so let me know of any suggestions you want me to make, any players you want me to get. Obviously, we're gonna go and get a pretty good team. Hopefully, we win. I mean, I'm hoping for three in a row. Just knock it off. 1, 2, 3 episodes. Have a little quick series here, but we're gonna release all these youth academy players. Obviously, we have 5-star scouts. We actually have one, and then we bought 2 of them. So easy enough to replenish this. I want all these players to be the ones that we scouted. But yeah, here we go. We're gonna release them all and then get the, I guess, video started. Here he is. Obviously, if you guys don't recognize him, it's Lionel Messi. We're going to play him at right wing, and then we're going to sell the right wing we have right now. Hopefully we get like 3 seasons out of him. Let's see if he goes down at all. But 30,400,000. Obviously an icon. One of the best, if not the best, to ever play. 37 years old. We did sign him, I think, to a 2-year deal right there. He was only making 20,000. We did give him 100,000. Probably going to sign him for a lot less, but just kind of threw 100,000 out there. So here's what the team's looking like now. Obviously, Gavi, Javi, whatever you say it, is a Cam. Messi's 88 overall. Lewandowski's 88 overall. So hopefully they don't go down too much, because I think Lewandowski's 35 and obviously Messi's 37. But yeah, here we go. Let's see who we can get next. Here comes, I think, the defender. I have to wait and see. I did record this a little bit earlier. Yeah. Marquinhos. 95 million. He's going to be 87 overall. 30 years old. I chose to go a little bit older. Because we have a center back that we're going to put on loan. And then hopefully he can grow into that position maybe 3 or 4 years when this guy retires. Just going to take a quick look here. Obviously, the additions aren't done, but that's kind of what the team looks like now. Just down here, Marquinhos. I think I'm saying that actually close to what it is. Better than a lot of other names I've had. But Christensen, he's still going to keep him on the roster. He's going to be a sub player. So here we are. This is who we sold. Rapihina, not even close, 55.9 million. Marquinhos, 95.6, and then a bunch of these players we just have out for loan. Fati, Casado, Roque. He's gonna actually grow a little bit this year there. But yeah, let me know what you guys would have done different. If there's any other teams you want me to do, and kind of suggestions about kind of the rules to do for that team, I definitely appreciate it. Like, comment, subscribe, and let's get on with this season. So we're in the second transfer window, and as you can see, Araujo, um, Real Madrid paid his release clause at 163 million. So we're gonna have to either replace him or keep Christensen there. He is 84, 20 years old, so he could definitely. I mean, he deserves to be a starter, but I think we're gonna have to replace him just to kind of hopefully get 3 wins in a row. But let's see who we're gonna replace him with. So we found his replacement. It's Bastoni. I think he's 87 overall. Yeah, Alessandro Bastoni from Lombardy, obviously. Obviously, that's not their name, but 123 million. He's 25 years old, so just hitting the prime of his career. 87 overall. Here's the other guys we were kind of going after. Ruger might have been a good one, just to kind of take someone away from Real Madrid. They just signed our player and got better, so I mean we are competing with them for the league title. So jump into the end. These are the youth academy players. We got some really good ones. We have 70 overall goalkeeper we just signed to the team because he's unsettled. But 66, 65, a lot of potentials between like 85 and 94. We got Melee, 85 to 91, 69 overall already. Then you got Druet, 62 overall. I think that's a 92 to 94. So this is what the team's looking like. Yamal's up to 84, Javi 86, Ladowski's down 1, Messi's down 2, Pedri's up to a 90, De Jong was still an 88. I think he was an 87, so at least went up 1. Balde went up 4, Bastoni, I think he stayed the same. Marquinhos is an 88, and then Stegen stayed at an 89. So Torres is an 84, so he might just be able to replace Messi when Messi retires. Obviously, Christensen's an 85, so he went up 2. Probably need a couple more players. Obviously, we didn't have a lot of depth, so a lot of our players ran out of juice there. Let's go over the stats here. Lewandowski's 30 and 2. Rourke, obviously not on our team right now, but 22 and 4. That's pretty good. He went up 3. It looks like. Torres 18 and 2. Yamal 16 and 5. Messi's 11 and 6. Our lone player that we brought in is 11 and 3. I think he was 78 when I don't actually remember. Maybe he was 76 when we brought him in, so he's up 3. Javi's 10 and 10. Pedri's 9 and 17. De Jong's 9 and 8. Obviously, pretty good contribution by a lot of players. Looking at the standings, obviously our goal was to win the league, just to place in a UEFA Champions League spot. But we did end up winning 25 wins, 10 draws, and 3 losses. Goal for is 81, goals against 38, 43 goal differential. It came close to the end. Real Madrid obviously was on our heels. We ended up tying them late in the season to kind of solidify our first place finish here. Real Madrid won the Supercopa. We won Copa de España, Espanol, 4-1. That wasn't even close there. We're just going to go over to the Champions League. So it's Real Madrid and Manchester City in the finals. Kind of where do we go? So we lost in the quarterfinals 3-1 to Lombardy FC. So we're not going to do 3 episodes of this. There's at least going to be 4. So we're just going to, we might not even send this. Maybe next episode I'll just tell you who won that. But yeah, like, comment, subscribe. We're just going to go over kind of who won the big leagues here. And then let me know if there's any players I should target going into the next transfer window. Premier League here, Manchester City, only by 1 point. They made quite a bit of moves at the beginning of the year. Let's go see who won. Oh no, wrong one here. So Leverkusen won the Bundesliga. That's kind of not a huge surprise, but PSG won the French League 1, and then we'll just kind of go over to Series A and see who won that. Lombardia. They actually tied Milano FC, Milan FC, but won by goal differential. So yeah, like, comment, subscribe, and I look forward to making more videos like this. I just kind of have fun doing these. I know they're not the greatest, but have a great day. Welcome to episode 2 of my Barcelona career mode. So I obviously should have recorded quite a bit more gameplay. We're pretty much going to show you the team right here, what signings we have, then we're going to skip right to the end of the season. Hopefully my recording will be better for episode 3 and on. I'm definitely going to try a little bit more. I've already recorded episode 3 and 4, so I just have to put voice to that. So hopefully I recorded enough just to make it a little bit better than this one. But yeah, we have $187 million. We're going to try to win 3 in a row here. Obviously, we're going to go until we win 3. But let's see kind of what we did. Let me know what you'd like me to add in here. So here we are getting a new goaltender because Juventus put a bid into our goaltender. But here's the replacement. Donnarumma. Anyways, 111 million. We definitely couldn't have got him for 87 million. 26 years old, so he should be with us the whole series now. Here's just the other goaltenders we're looking at. We are looking at some wingers here. We're probably going to go for Saka. Maybe this year or next. And look who we're bringing. So we kind of went for young depth players just to add to the team as well. Rico Lewis for $40 million. I believe he's 80 overall. Oh, we just kind of skipped real quick there. Ryan Cherky, 30 million. He's a cam, I believe. Also 21 years old, 78 overall. Says he's not good enough. We're just kind of getting him for depth. And here's another depth player. We got Endrick. Obviously, he's a good striker for good young striker from Real Madrid. Hopefully, this kind of weakens him in the future because I know in this game he can progress to be a pretty good player. But here's the team at the end of the season. Messi, we might have to get a new right winger, just like have Messi come off the bench. We got Lewandowski at 85, still Yamal 88. Our midfield's pretty much 90 overall, 89 and up. Same with our defense. We got some depth here. Obviously, we need to fill out the bench a little bit more, at least the reserves a little bit more. 80 overall for the cam that we brought in. So yeah, look at the standings here. Obviously, that just kind of gave it away. But here's where we're going to be looking at the stats. Pedri 25 and 16, Lewandowski still 20 and 3, same with Torres 20 and 6, Messi 18 and 4, Rourke 14 and 3. He's going to be coming back. We tried to re-sign Hosek, not re-sign. He was on a loan to buy. I guess we didn't buy him fast enough. You probably got to do it within the transfer window because it wouldn't let us buy him back at the end of the season. I'm still kind of working on figuring the whole thing out, but. Yeah, here's the standings. We're kind of hiding it here, but you already know where we finished. Going up here. Second overall, 93 points. We did score the same amount of points. They beat us twice and had a +2 goal differential from us. But 33 and 5, 9-5 for, 41 against. I mean, that's pretty good for goals for. So we won the Super Copa. And I believe, no, Atletico would Bilbao, Athletic Club. Oh my goodness. Get my club mixed up here. This is really. Hopefully, you guys like just these quick videos. We're going to make it a little bit better, like I said. Did we even. Round of 32. Real Sociedad, they crushed. I don't know, they beat us 4-1 penalties. I was going to say, I thought they beat us 4-1 there. Super Club. Champions League. Well, we made the semifinals, but Real Madrid and AC Milan is in the finals, and Real Madrid won 3-2. So our rivals there, they got a pretty good team. Let me see. I was taking a look at it in my next season, and it's really good. So I'm just gonna go over to see who won the other leagues, and then hopefully, like I said, episode 3 and 4 should be a little bit better than this. At least record a little bit more. Man City, I think it's the second year in a row that they won. 96 points, man. They crushed it. 81 points for Chelsea, 81 for Liverpool, but 96 points for Man City. PSG won, I believe that's their second time winning. They also crushed it, 88 points, 67. And Leverkusen won. That's their second time in a row, I believe, winning too. So, like, comment, subscribe, and hopefully we get better at these videos. I just enjoy making them. So, have a great day. Alright, here we go with episode 3 of my Barcelona build. Hopefully we make it to the finals of the UEFA Champions League. We haven't won it yet. I can tell you Messi's retiring at the end of the season. And here we go with a huge splash right here. We got our starting right winger, Saka. I guess we could have kept Messi there. He's going to come off the bench in his final year. Probably not as fitting as it should be, but Torres and 2.8 million. So obviously Torres was a kind of our backup left winger, but here's a bunch of players that I was thinking about getting. Holland. Let's get rid of these. So Klein, Dubois, and Jacobs. A bunch of young talent here. 19 years old, all of them. 87 to 85. They're all going to cost quite a bit. So this is probably a dumb move. But Lewandowski we sold. So we got to get a starting striker. Might as well go young. Dubois would be good just because he's with Real Madrid. But we're going to go for Klein here and see how much we paid. Look, he's already a superstar walking in at 19 years old. This squad is going to be absolutely gross with him. 252,800,000. I think that's the most I've ever actually paid for somebody. Yeah, 87 overall, 19 years old. He's going to be the lowest rated player we have, but it's not going to take too long for him to be in the 90s. But let's go see what the squad's looking like now. Yamal's 88, 87 for Klein. Saka, I think, is 89. Javi's 89, 91. De Jong is 90. So the lowest rate is 87. I think this team's going to be like probably all 90 rated at the end of the season, if not 89. So this should win us. I mean, I thought we would have won the Champions League last year as well. But our goaltender's 92. We got some depth on the bench here. We're going to sell Christensen too, just because we have a younger center back. So Garcia's 81 overall. He's 25 years old, so not too bad. But maybe we'll sign a couple more players for depth after we sell Christensen. So here's what we did. Obviously, Lewandowski we sold. Vermin, Rourke. He was a big one, 78.3 million. Fatin, Kavarsi, I think that's his name. Hasn't really been progressing like we would have liked, but what can you do, right? Yeah, so Lewandowski, I'm in Napoli, put a bid for him, 46 million. For min 44, Rourke, who's a young striker, at 78.3. And then Klein, and then Christensen, 62.6. So we did sell quite a bit. Obviously, we brought in those two major players, Saka and Klein. And you can see what Klein did for us here. Skip into the end of the season. Let me know what I can put in for the middle of the season. So Leo Klein won this would be the Ballon d'Or, right? Or the player of the season. But let me know what stuff I can put in the middle of the beginning to the end of the season, what I can record and talk about, because I don't have a great idea of what to put in there, but we'll see what. Looks like we're at the finals of the UEFA Champions League, Bayern Munich. It looks like, yeah, Yamal. So did put Messi in. So Klein, Lamine, Yamal get the goals there. 1-2-1. So yeah, Messi does retire on top. So we need to win two more. I've decided once we win everything, we're just gonna sell everybody and see how much money we make. This team's absolutely stacked. So I'm gonna guess probably like $2 billion. I just realized that Yamal's got the buyout clause of 600 million. Um, might have to get rid of that. I've already recorded one more season. He hasn't been bought out yet, but yeah, he's pretty high rated. So this is what the team's looking like. 90 overall is our lowest rated. Like defense is gross. Marquinhos is 33, but I'll tell you, he does not go down even next year. Maybe by one overall, he goes down. Our defense, so yeah, Messi's 39, 70, 81 overall. What a career from him. Obviously, one of the best, if not the best, to ever do it. So, fitting that he retires at the top after winning Champions League. Let's see if we won the league and maybe won the treble. I mean, that's something we haven't done yet. So Klein's 39 and 7. Saka, I would say, actually had a better year at 35 and 12. Javi 18 and 11. Yamal 15 and 4. Messi, he only played 19 games. I realized halfway through the season he wasn't really being subbed on because Cherki was being subbed on for Yamal. So I did end up manually putting him in the lineup every so often and simming it that way. Usually I would just go to like the calendar and sim from there, but I went obviously just the front screen. So Mbappe had a huge year too. Let's look at these standings here. Well, look at that. Barcelona wins the league. We're going to go down here. I should just edit this out, but it doesn't really matter. We have a chance for the treble for the first time. Real Madrid, 87 points. I mean, they got a wicked team. We're going to show you their team at the end of this video here, and it's absolutely disgusting. But yeah, 91 points, 56 goal differential. Super Copa, we won. We did not win the treble, Copa de España. We made to the finals. Lost 6-5 on penalties. Man, they were so close to winning the treble there. Maybe next year. This team's absolutely gross. Like, it's fun doing like these kind of builds. I don't do them very often just because like the Super Cup we lost. I think we made to the semis against Real Madrid and lost. And then obviously Champions League we won there. But yeah, these builds, like, I usually do like building from like a lower league up until the best leagues and winning the UEFA Champions League. These builds are kind of fun because like it gives you the power to do whatever you want. You can sign whoever you want, obviously. Scouting's not a problem. You're 5 stars no matter what. So you can do some challenges, different challenges for this, like maybe just like starting with selling every player and doing 5-star scouts, or just like signing whoever you really want. But yeah, here we're gonna look at the Real Madrid squad as well. Like I said, it's absolutely disgusting as well. So Araujo, we sold him. So goaltenders, 33-year-old Anderson. I think he's set 87 overall. 88 overall. He is 33, so they're going to be going for a goaltender. So 90 overall, Rujo. Garcia is 83. They got some young players there. 87 for Gabriel. So their back line, the two center backs are great. I mean, Bellingham is only 23, he's 94 overall, probably the best rated in the game. Silva's 88 overall. Camavinga. Dubois went up to 88. Vinny Jr.'s 94. Mbappe's 94. Rodrigo's 91. So they're going to have to sell one of these players because they're going to be coming off the bench. That's a big surprise for next episode. Like, comment, subscribe, and have a great day. Here we are with episode 4 of the Barcelona career mode. We're looking to get our second UEFA Champions League title in a row. Obviously, Messi retired last episode, so we're going to be looking for his regen. But here's what the team's looking like. All 90 overall. So what I'm going to do is when I win 3 Champions League titles, I'm going to sell this whole starting lineup and a couple substitute players just to see how much money we can make. So stay tuned for that in the future. I'm guessing we're going to make quite a bit of money. Obviously, if we win 2 in a row, I think everyone's going to be 90 rated. So, but yeah, let's go see what we can do this season. So here he is, Daniel Cornio, 75 overall, right winger, striker, cam. He's definitely Messi's regen, so we're going to sign him. He's worth $14 million. But we checked it out. We checked his birthday and everything. Let's go look at that. And it checks out June 24th. Same birth date as Messi, so Messi 2.0 right here. We're going to send him out on loan just because he's so young, but yeah, here we go. So here's our budget starting at 222 million. We really don't think we can actually add any starting pieces just because the team's so good. So we're gonna go for a young depth player. Kind of what we did. I think it was 2 episodes ago. Just bringing in bench players, kind of solidify this team. So here's what we're kind of looking at. We have this 2 center backs up top. Just kind of keeping an eye on them, but we got Hoffman, 19 years old, 90 overall. He would be a wicked player to get, but I think we're just gonna stick with the goaltender we have. I think he's 27 years old or 28, so he's gonna be good for us. So we're gonna sign probably the Angelus, Smith, maybe Lundberg. So here's our first signing of the season. We got right back Thomas DeAngelis. 85 overall. I believe he's 19 years old or 20 years old, left back, 85. So, I mean, we could keep him on the bench or just loan him out, but that's a wicked player right there. Here's our second signing of the season. Let's see who it is. We got Alexander Smith, 77,700,000. It's a lot for a bench player, but he is 20 years old as well, 84 overall. So, I mean, these guys could be starting on pretty much every team, I would think. Just go over here to see how much money we got. $31 million left. Just over 31 million, 67,000 there. So we're gonna have to go maybe get one more player. And here he is. We got Lundberg for Cabarsi in 12.4 million. He kept some money just in case, but I don't think we're ever gonna need it. So he's 19 years old, 80 overall. We're gonna keep him on the team because we have a couple of other strikers that we have loaned out. But here's kind of what we did here. 100 million for DeAngelis. Garcia we sold for 39. Torre we sold for 52. So we got some money to spend still. I think it leaves us with over 100 million. Not really much we can add though. 15. These are just them. We got some loans here. Carnino went to Leeds for 2 years. Endrick we loaned out. In the Real Sociedad, might come back to bite us. Obviously, same league as us, but I think he's 84 overall right now. Oh, Mbappe, 403 million. Oh my God, that must have been a release clause. Going back to PSG, I'm pretty sure it was PSG before. 403 million. That's crazy. PSG, I mean Real Madrid's got tons of money to spend. We looked at their team last year, and they have that younger striker as well. So it doesn't make sense to sell Mbappe, but 403 million. I'm guessing that was a release clause that PSG paid right there. And they got Pelsius and Vivian. They spent a ton of money this transfer window. But yeah, there's kind of what the deal is where Grimaldo goes to Chelsea. We're at the end of the season here. We're going to be working on just finding stuff to put in the middle. I haven't really perfected these videos yet. But yeah, 93 overall, 94 is our goaltender. Good thing we kind of kept him. I'm sure that younger goaltender would have improved as well. DeAngelis up to 86, so he's up 2. Schmidt's up to 85. Shark, he's an 83. But yeah, so not too bad. We're in a pretty good bench there. A wicked starting lineup. Like, that's just outrageous what you can do in this game. They give you a bunch of money. Oh, Klein's 49 and 10. Oh my God, 59 goal contribution. Saka is 25 and 13. Javi's 22 and 13. Yamal's Hendrick's pretty good, 19 and 17. Yamal's 18 and 1. Cherokee's 14 and 3. So, I mean, everyone's scoring. I would guess we won the league. Let's see where we're at here. Pretty good budget. Oh, so looks like we're in the Champions League finals against Arsenal. Alright, here we go. Let's just go over to our league. Oh, we came second. Almira, Legane, Elche, man, just butchered all 3 of those, are getting relegated here. Yeah, let's go over to where we are. Man, Real Madrid beat us by 2 points. We had 99 goals for. We just missed 100 goals for. Plateau right there. 45 against, 54 goal differential. I mean, by far the best in the league. 13 more than Real Madrid there. Supercopa won by Real Madrid. They beat us in the semis, man. They just beat us. Real Sociedad won the Copa de España. Where did we finish here? It's round of 16. Mallorca beat us. So yeah, we're in the Champions League finals. That's like the only thing we can win this year. But let's quick sim here. Let's see if we're going 2 in a row. Look at that. Saka got, I think, 2 goals and Pedri's got 1. 3-1 against Arsenal. I mean, we had 6 shots. Possession was 57%, so quite a bit better. At least we won that. So we got 2 out of the 3 we're looking for here. Here's the parade. I can't believe we didn't win anything else this year yet. That 1 title right there. My gosh. But if we win next episode, I'm either going to sell every player and put it at the end of the episode, or just do a whole new episode, just depending on like how much we make and how long the video is going to be. Let me know what you guys think about that. Like, comment, and subscribe. I think we just missed out on like showing you who won every other league, but that is in the next one. Looks like Klein won the Player of the Year. Yeah, that's 2 in a row, I believe. So like, comment, subscribe. Have a great day. Here we go with episode number 5 of our Barcelona career mode. We won 2 Champions Leagues in a row. We're going for a 3rd. If we do end up winning, we're going to sell all our starting lineup, see how much money we can make. So that might be a next episode kind of thing if we do win this. If not, obviously once we win our 3rd one, we're going to do that. Let's go look at the squad. It's pretty lethal there. Yamal's 93, Klein's 93, Saka's 91, Javi's 91, De Jong's 93, Pedri's 93, Marquez is 89, Coude 93, I think it said. 91 for Barcelona, and Baldi's 92, and our goaltender is 94. So we got squad depth as well, and that's pretty much all we're going to do for our free agency or transfers this year, I guess. It's just we can't really improve on the starting lineup, so we're just going to add depth here. We do have quite a bit of depth as well, but let's go see how much money we got to spend. It is a lot as well. We could get a couple 94s, I guess, with swap deals and such. But I think we're just gonna get depth here. Obviously, we did some signings. $222 million is our budget. $417,401. Really, that's going to be used on 3 or 4 depth guys, and then we're going to simulate the season and get it over pretty quick, I guess. So let's go over to kind of what free agents we're going to get, the signings that we're going to do, and then hopefully we can win a Champions League and then sell off the whole starting lineup just to see how much money we can make. See if we can break the system here. So here we go with the players that we're looking at. We're going to take these 2 center backs off because we're not going to sign them. But we got a couple of a striker, a goaltender, a couple of strikers actually. Malanski's, I mean, pretty good free agent rate there. Obviously $0. We're bringing him on in. Let's go see what we signed him for. I think we're just going to go quick. Sorry about that. We just jumped quick there, but we signed him. We got goaltender Richter. We might loan these guys out for 1 year, 1 or 2 years, just so they can get a little bit better. Especially Richter. We don't need him as goaltender. 77 overall. 4 years deal, only 13 million. Then we got Ferry here, 26 million. So we're gonna see what we sign him for. We might just keep him and loan the other guy out that we just signed as well, but we do need some depth. 17 years old, 77 overall. I mean, some of these free agents are pretty outrageous. So we got Collins that we're going to sign here. Pretty tall guy right there. From Arsenal, 104,900,000. All for depth player. But 16 years old, 83 overall. I mean, that's outrageous. 5 years, $80,000 a week. I mean, some of these. And then 16 years old, 81 overall, it's Schmidt. So we're going to buy him. And here he comes walking. Let's see what we got him for. Arnaud Smith, 49.9 million. Again, another depth signing here. Then we're going to just jump right to the end and see if we can beat the Champions League, or at least win another Champions League title. Make it 3 in a row. But first, this is the transfers that we did. Not so much, a lot of loans, and then a couple of transfers in and a couple of transfers out. We haven't shown, I don't know why it doesn't show the one moves that we made, but oh well. Savino's 115 million. There's not huge, I mean, these are huge signings. They're all over 100 million, but not like that 400 million that we had earlier. And Kapai, Mr. Pi right there, 89 million. Suns, 77 million. So this might be the second transfer window just because it doesn't show what we did. Or it might be a whole nother clip. Who knows? My editing's not the greatest. But, so this is the January transfer window. We are tied for first with Atletico Madrid. Real Madrid's 11th overall. Oof, after selling Mbappe last year for 400,000. It's really biting them there. The quarterfinals of Copa de España. We are going for the treble. We haven't won the treble yet, even though we've won 2 Champions League titles. But Champions League, the league phase, we finished 11th, so not the greatest. But I mean, that doesn't matter. Obviously, we're going for the title here. So let's just send to the end of the season, see if we won any Player of the Year. And then see if we win the Champions League. Here we go again with the Player of the Year. I mean, Klein, been a huge signing for us. He's been pretty good, obviously. He's won 2 Players of the Years, I think. And then we're in the finals for the Champions League right there. We're going to play Milan FC, FC Milan, or Milano FC in this. Let's just simulate, see how we did. Yamal's very tired, but who cares? Look at that. We won 3 in a row. Fatih got a goal, and then so did Klein. Of course, Klein scored. He's outrageous. But yeah, so we're going to go sell off all our starting players now. Took 5 seasons to win 3 Champions League. We're going to do this with other top clubs. And let's see if we won 3 titles here. Here we go. Look at that. We got 3 of them on there. We won the treble for the first time in this series. 5 seasons, so it's not a lot of seasons, I guess. 5 seasons, 5 quick years there. But good for us there. We're gonna end this series. Probably one more. We're gonna do one more video of me just selling the whole team, and then the rest. So this is what the team looks like. We got 94s, 93s all over the place. 88's our worst player just because he's been regressing, but still, I think he's like 34, 33 or 34, and 88 overall still. He's only gone down one overall. I mean, we got a left back there, 89. Didn't even put him in the substitutes. We called them back from Atletico Madrid just because they were on our butts. Actually, they were leading us, I believe, in the league for quite some time. So we called them back because we obviously don't want them to have him and win this title here. Let's go see how many goals. 49 and 4. So 50 and 39 and 15 for Saka. Saka is unbelievable as well. Without Klein, he probably would have won Player of the Year. Hendricks got 21 goals. He's up to 88 overall, so we'll sell him too. Javi's 20 and 14. Milowski's 20 and 17. I mean, yeah. 17 and 2 on 20 games. What am I thinking here? Pedri's 10 and 4. Yamal's only 10 and 5. And then here's a couple of other players that we loaned out. But let's go look at the standings here. Obviously, you guys already know that we came first. 89 points. Atletico Madrid's got 83. I wonder where Real Madrid finished, but it looks good on them to finish lower. 10th overall, 11, 19, and 3. So they got a lot of 11, 19, and 8. They got a lot of draws. Very bad finish for their standards, that's for sure. So we won the Super Copa. We won Copa de Español 3-0 against Celta. We won, like I said, the Super Cup 2-0. We won Champions League. I mean, all in all, just a huge season for us. AC Monaco won that, and Atletico Bilbao won the Conference League. So yeah, 89, 28, 5 and 5 was our record. But we're just gonna end the series here. Here's kind of like looking at all the transfers that we have up. I mean, we rejected all these, but yeah, like, comment, subscribe, and then we'll move on to selling the whole team next episode. Here we go with Barcelona episode 6. So we're gonna sell everybody. We already sold Bastoni. I forgot to wait off. I sold them at the end of last year. But yeah, we're gonna sell everybody. See how much money we make. Let me tell you, it's quite a lot. Maybe we broke the system or not. I was just showing Bartoni leaving. But yeah, so we put our whole starting lineup up for sale. And then I think 2 or 3 bench players. But if you have any guesses how much money we're going to make, put in the comment down below right now. If there's any career modes you want me to do after this, so obviously the Barcelona one's done, but if there's any ones you want me to start, just throw it down in the comments down below, and throw down any rules that you think I should follow for that career mode. But here we go with our first sale. Let's see who it is. We got Pedri out for $306,700,000. But yeah, so I mean, 306 million, crazy transfer fee. There's a bunch of offers right there. So we're gonna reject most of the ones that we don't want, and then we'll show you what the team's looking like afterwards. 164 million, 177 million. But yeah, we're gonna reject these. Then we're gonna negotiate for Baldi. Yamal's got one accepted. This is a swap deal. Obviously, we don't want to do a swap deal. We do negotiate and see who's going out next. Yamal's out for 350 million, going to RB Leipzig. Obviously, I don't think this has ever happened in real life, like this amount of transfer. I don't know. I didn't look it up, but if you know the highest amount of transfer, comment down below as well. So we got Javi's out for 291 million, going to the Spurs. This was a lot more money than I thought I was going to bring in. And obviously, I'm going to show the transfer budget at the end of the video. But obviously, it's not reflecting of all the money that was brought in. So if you want to do the math, just let me know. I didn't do the math of exactly how much. I just did how much transfer budget they gave us at the end. And here's a Balde, 204 million going to Newcastle United. I mean, he was unbelievable for us. We had him the whole series. Most of these guys who had most of the series, they had a pretty good team, obviously. And this is Marquinhos, 57,900,000, only because I think he's 34 years old now. And obviously, we could have kept him and just sold a different center back, but we decided to sell him. So this is what the budget's looking like right now. $1.5 billion we have. We've sold 1.4 billion. But yeah, let's go sell some more guys, and then we'll see what we end up. About 1.5 billion. I mean, that's an unbelievable transfer budget right there. But if we were to build the team after this, we'd have to pretty much buy back all the same players if we want the best ones. Jules Koundé, $244 million there. We pretty much had the best at every position. 170 million for De Jong. I think he's 32. That's why it's not as much as the other guys. He was, I think, 92 overall, but not too bad for him. Here's Saka, I think. Oh no, this isn't, but we're negotiating a deal for Saka. Angels, he was on the bench, 171 million, 89 overall. He didn't even play for us. We had him out for a loan most of the time, and then this past season he was on loan, and we called him back. But 89 overall. This looks like it's going to be Saka. Atletico Madrid, 281 million. Madrid came second in the league this year, I believe. Well, last year. Obviously, this is a brand new transfer window here. Who are we selling off here? Hendricks. Oh yeah, Hendricks didn't play for us either. We got him. I think we paid 50 million or something. 136 million. He was another bench guy we decided to sell. That was we only sold two bench guys, Hendricks and that left back that we sold. So here's what the team's looking like. We could sell Schmidt. We still have to sell Klein and Donnarumma. We do have another backup goaltender, but honestly, the team's not looking too bad. We got those two that we have to sell still. And then we'll take a look at the budget, take a look at the team. Let me know if you were close with how much money you thought we'd make, or at least have left for the transfer. This is the goaltender. He's huge. Donnarumma for 177 million. We had an offer for, I think it was like 210 million after we accept that 177. We tried to negotiate a lot with that, but there was no takers. And here we go, the last guy, Mr. Klein, most for last. This was a huge transfer, and we got a bad price rating here, but 404 million there, 300,000. I think, yeah, 576 million was the best possible deal. That would have been crazy. I didn't even think he'd get close to that, but we got 404 million. This is what the team's looking like, and honestly, most of these are we could have sold Fat T, but most of these are we either brought in or youth academy players. But we broke the system. We got negative 845 million there. So $3.34 billion right there. It went so high we started to hit negative numbers there. Yeah, like, comment, subscribe. Have a great day.